You know what happens at 767 miles per hour? That is when your velocity becomes faster than the possibility of a sound wave. It's called breaking the speed of sound. I got a buddy, grew up with, haven't seen him since high school. He flew at Top Gun. His name is Jason Munoz. I'm sure he can tell you all about the speed of sound, right? But the one thing that you don't ever hear much about is what it takes, what it took to reach the speed of sound. Never hear no stories about the duds, the failures, the 100-mile-per-hours off, the short runways. No. Matter of fact, they don't even rate anything less than the speed of sound. Everything is rated at Mach, right? You can't do less than Mach. You can do 0.5 Mach, you can do 1.25 Mach, but there's nothing less to describe anything less than the sonic boom, boom, explosion, execution, intake, right? And no one ever talks about anything less than the speed of sound. And that's like you and me. The underachievers, the fighters, the ones going up the hill, the ones in the valley, the dog with the roar, right? No one is going to talk about the point before you reach the speed of sound. They're not going to talk about the small victories, the defeats, the wins, the losses, the failures, the up late at night crying, the diets, the nothing to eat, the recovery halls, the prison halls. They ain't going to say shit about that. They do not give a flying fuck about that. The only thing that they give a fuck about is the speed of sound. Are you able to break that barrier? And where you will cultivate your character, your integrity, your heart, your will be from 766 miles per hour and down. Because what you do in the darkness when no one is watching, when no one is looking at you, when you're alone at night, when you're alone at the gym, when you're in a recovery studying your book, when you're in college, when you're walking your little 3-year-old down the mall, single dad, ice cream cone, and you had to borrow money to buy it, will be exactly what everybody admires in you when you're in public. When you've made it, when you've made the speed of sound. Don't fucking give up because you have not had your sonic boom. Because every motherfucker that has broken the speed of sound had to fight to fucking get there. Over and over and over and over again. Runway after runway. Failed rocket after failed rocket. Relapse after relapse. Prison sentence after prison sentence. But no one wants to talk about that because they don't give a fuck. But that's what's going to make you fucking strong. Your ability to never give up. And break the fucking speed of sound. Fluent fucking English.